Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Wednesday. That means it's time for Wednesday Night Dynamite. We got the big cage match, the double ring.
Yeah, because, Shark Week and
Hell in a
stuff.
Cell.
They're
That's not what it's
advertising called. Shark Week on there because I guess TBS and Discovery are the same thing because they're Warner.
Yeah, Discovery owns it all now. They also own BT Sports. It's not called BT Sports anymore. It's called Turner's TNT Sports in the UK. It just relaunched, I think,
For
Monday.
UK people. And we're starting off with Jack Perry, who doesn't like his song, yet they're using it. And he hates being Jungle Boy, but he is that, supposedly, still. Anyways, hey, everybody, how's it going? We got Janelle Jackson out there. Hey, Janelle, good to see you tonight. How are you? Haven't seen you for a minute.
Oh, he's not
Probably been busy. Bryce is out there. Film is with us. Walter is also with us tonight. And Harley and Ayla. And Picola. Hey, Picola!
People.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, lights went out.
How's everybody doing?
The lights went out.
Everybody surviving the horrible heat wave. He's out in the desert burying dead people.
Is that him? Is he burying himself?
Yes. He's getting rid of Jungle Boy. So Jack Perry is no longer going to be Jungle Boy. So he murdered his last
alter
who
ego,
he was,
yeah.
and now he's whatever this is.
Jack Perry. It's because he's so cool.
It's a good thing they did it out in 120-degree weather. Good for them.
Looks like Vegas.
Well, that's usually where you put dead bodies.
In Vegas.
Oh, yeah, of course, in Vegas. Where else? And this is weird.
He's getting in a limousine.
Got in a limousine.
Like Ric Flair.
So what's his new music going to be?
I don't know. I know that they paid for that song, and they made it a big deal that they got his official song. Is this his new song?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Coming out like Ric Flair or something. Really? It's like Beethoven. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Victory. By the way, this is the song.
Can't remember what symphony this is, but he's coming out to basically classical music, which I think is stupid.
I'm pretty sure it's the fifth, and it's what the Germans use because da-da-da-da in Morse code is victory.
Okay.
Very interesting. What are you okaying about?
What you said?
Yeah. Wow, they have the fans way back tonight, don't they? Oh, because the cage.
I guess. I don't know. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love classical music. Love it. Because I grew up playing instruments. Do I like a wrestler coming out to classical music and he's supposed to be a bad guy? No. Want to know why? Because if he was going to use classical music to be a bad guy, the music he should have used is the one symphony that is used with Sleeping with the Enemy. Dun, 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 dun.
The alarm clock. That's my grandma's alarm clock. Or not alarm clock, but whatever those are called. Grandfather clocks.
I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, which symphony it is. But it is something.
Who this is? Oh, it's Hooker.
What?
Ugh.
What are we doing for our August 5th theme? What? Ayla, what are you... What? What's going on with August 5th?
It's SummerSlam.
Oh.
Can you please?
Let's see. So Bryce, Janela said hi. Bryce has said another day, another Wednesday. How's everyone? Phillips, Miss D, Travis, big hearts. Did you get over your issue from Monday there, Film? You okay now? Got to roll with the punches, my friend. Walter says, hey, Travis, hey, Daphne, AEW tonight. Good news. Daphne won bingo. Got $10 Starbucks gift card. Damn.
Woo.
They're making sure to keep up with inflation, Walter. Is that what they're doing? Giving you $10 fucking gift cards instead of 5 now. Was like looking forward to Blood and Guts 2-ring match.
Looking forward to it also.
Bryce says, hey there, Film. Just wanted to ask, how is everything? Phil's like, Bryce, I'm doing all right, but NXT really sucked, aka the ending of the show. Oh, I didn't watch NXT. What happened?
I did not watch it either, but I did read something just a minute ago before I got online that says Dominic is the new North American champion. So if that's what they're talking about.
Oh my God, they gave him a participation trophy too? Oh, fucking Jesus. Like, that's just, they're like, he's really hot right now, so we need to put it on him.
It's not like a real champion.
We don't need you.
All right, well, here we go. We got Hook going one-on-one with Jack Perry, or Jumpin' Jack Perry.
Walter's like, Taz and Excalibur and Tony on commentary. Bryce is nowhere, Film nowhere. This episode of AEW is going to be awesome. Film's like, thanks. And Harley says, hi, family. What? Hey, family, up wrestling. What up, wrestling? Woo, Harley. Ayla said she was here on time. Pico said, yowza, what's happening? Well, that was before when Perry was burying himself in the desert. He pulled a mafia hit on himself, I guess. Weird. Harley's like, how was bingo tonight? And Ayla says, did Travis ask you about a theme? I don't know if it's a secret, so I can text you if you want. I have no idea what's happening. Is her and I having to do it together because something else is happening that night?
Yeah.
What is it? What's happening?
That night, there's a big fight.
Oh. Okay. Pico says maybe in the...
But you guys would be able to still watch that because it wouldn't even start until the show would be over. The main event.
Oh, the main event part.
Right.
Are you having people over for it?
Probably just McKenna.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Danny, because he really likes Nate Diaz. It's Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul.
Okay. Because as maybe in the Jersey Turnpike, learned that from Goodfellas, right? Film says, just Ovum made his All Elite debut. We got some Beethoven for Jungle Boy. Hey, Piccolo, what's up, friend? How's it going? And Piccolo says, it's just a ring entrance. Yeah, but I think it's really stupid to use that for a ring entrance. Personally.
So Ric Flair used one, a classic.
What was it? Do you know?
I don't know what it's called, but it's dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that sounds stupid too. Piccolo's like SummerSlam.
Charlotte kind of uses it. But hers has a beat to it. But it's that first part.
Ayla says, a match energy with a Karen today. Shut that down fast. What was it? What'd you do? What happened? Tell me. Tell me all of it. So, we finally do have this Jack Perry versus Hook match. I guess that's what's happening right now.
I'm glad that they're getting it out of the way now.
Pico is like SummerSlam for August 5th. And Ayla says, a match energy with a Karen. Oh, I read that. And that. And Pico is, she says, I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Well, you should be. Pico's like carrying it up in the USA. Pico's like, I put my hands up. Ask for the manager. Let the bad vibes fly away. It was like, okay, guys, this is top secret, but I won't be here on the 5th. Definitely not going to see my face. Cool. Pico's like, boo. And Chris is in the chat. Hey, Chris says, what up, Travis City? Not much. And he says, Shark Week advertising. Yeah. It's part of their stuff. Discovery. And
it is. They did it last year, too. Remember, they had the shark match.
Ayla's like, gosh, laughing. Apparently, I'm the manager, according to my title in the cash register. So funny. Chris says, Jungle Cuck looking like he is a part of the JAS. Right. Yeah, or the Blackpool Combat Club crap. One or the other or something. He's like trying to be cool. He's like, I'm so cool. Look at me.
Hook's 200 pounds. Jungle Boy's like 175. Couple big guys.
No way they weigh that much.
Well, that's what when he came out, they said he was 200 pounds.
Whatever. Hook?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Maybe he's 165 if he's lucky.
Jungle Hook was the best tag team this year in wrestling.
That's even more funny. Let's see. Piccolo says, I believe it's called Dawn. It was the music from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Oh. The stuff that Ric Flair used. Ayla says she came in mad as fuck 3 minutes before we closed. She was upset. I'm out of salmon, and I've never heard of a cheese she wanted. I was calm. I just stared at her. She did that thing where she said one word. She said a word.
Yeah.
Who the fuck goes into a place getting all upset 3 minutes before you close that you're out of fucking salmon? It's like, bitch, it's the end of the fucking day. If you want a fucking salmon, your ass should have been here the minute we opened.
Yeah, with a fishing pole, bitch.
That's right.
There's a couple smoke shows in the audience, guys. If you're not watching, you should. A couple blondes just right off camera.
I'm watching, and they don't look like they're that great, so you probably shouldn't bother.
Hey, it's wrestling. It's fine.
Pickle's like, yep. Pickle's like, LOL, sure, she didn't grunt. It was like, she said one word at a time. Oh, you know what I mean. So I did it right back. We are out of salmon. She got red, stomped out, yelling, I'm calling your manager tomorrow. I yelled back, okay, I'll let my in-laws know. She came to slay the Hoa.
FTW Championship is on the line.
Sounds terrible.
It's got to be Jack Perry that wins this. He has to, right? I mean, a new character.
You can't let him
rebranding.
lose. They got to make it so he can win against Hook.
Well, a jobber, yeah.
Because, Hook supposedly is so great, but he can't be. I don't know.
Hook's the Wheeler Yuta of greatness.
Chris has played WWE 2K23 DLC, Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy, pretty cool, as well as that girl in NXT UK, Blair Davenport, aka
Oh, that's cool.
Priestley. Daz Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Daz, good to see you tonight. Says, big up. Who do you think will win the main event tonight?
I
don't know who was in it, so.
The Elite in the Blackpool Combat Club. It's the cage match.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Blackpool should win. But I think the baby faces seem like they always win at this. Remember Jericho went through all those cardboard boxes that one time?
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I can't remember what happened. Sammy Guevara was in it last year.
Right.
So I don't know if they have anybody like that would go do big stunts. They could throw Wheeler off the top.
Chris says, thoughts on your boy Dom winning a consolation prize on NXT? Yeah, it sounds like it all needs to go into a dumpster.
It's all right. NXT needs something. Might as well.
Feels like not super interesting, but still. People's clapping is like I had one straw today. People's like, I wish I had your poise and patience. Harley says, what type of cheese were they looking for that you never heard of? Yeah, what kind of cheese was it? I'm kind of curious to know the cheese.
Gouda.
Everybody's heard of Gouda cheese, Travis. What kind of cheese did you want?
Schmegma.
Ew. That could have been it, but Ayla might know what that is.
What's that?
Wackos. Ravi's in the chat now. Hey, Ravi. Did
Is
you wake
Hook
up
dead?
from your nap?
Is Hook dead?
I hope so. I mean, oh, that's terrible. Poor guy.
That's
Oh, no, he's breathing.
It's crazy the padding they have around the ring. It's just like one pad all the way around. Like WWE would never do that shit. You see how there's concrete all around it?
Oh, yeah. They're like, well, hopefully you guys don't break yourself on that. Don't worry, it's fine, though.
We didn't bring enough padding.
It looks like Ravi, drop the UK stuff, exit YouTube, and come back the right way. As Ravi said, what good me old muckers. That sounds disgusting. Kid Kato in the chat. Hey, kid, how's it going? Says, hey, how you guys been? Doing great. How about you? Pickle says, yeah, probably the dumbass EVPs. Chris like Cheez-Its, probably pretty good snack. Yeah, Cheez-Its can be, I guess. Ayla says, I can't remember, but it wasn't something I heard of or sell. I was going to call George's dad and ask just in case it's something we have for restaurants, but she got rude. Janelle Jackson back in the chat says, if you can spend one day with a wrestler, who would it be? Male or female?
I'd probably hang out with a female, personally.
Who would it be, a sicko?
Well, I wouldn't be sicko.
Pickle's like, so wet, stringy hair makes you a bad guy, right? Yes. Yes. Wet, stringy hair and black pants.
I think it'd probably be Becky, and then go shooting and do all that crazy stuff. Because she did it with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It looked fun as fuck. So just the same kind of shit.
Nice. Pickle, so Robbie says, I wasn't sleeping. I was watching Espen America.
He
Why
got
would you
him.
do such horrible things? Robbie said, Ayla, what are you chatting about, Dread? Pickle is like, I could probably eat goldfish in one sitting. You know what?
That could do it.
Goldfish are that tasty.
He hit Hook in the vagina. Oh.
Oh, no. His vagina wasn't as vagina as we thought. Chris says, people think Nick Aldis will show up in Blood and Guts main event. It's a stretch. But he's a free agent. But WWE also wants him as a producer. Probably good money.
Be very good money. It'd be neat if he did show up, because he could be a manager as well. Or they could put him as a GM, like Adam Pearce, of one of the brands.
Mm-hmm.
And let him produce. He's a pretty good wrestler, too, but he would do really good in that role. What is he doing?
Ayla's like, explain Dread and I'll answer. Uncle Rose is in the
Uh-oh,
chat. Hey,
referee
Uncle
went down.
Rose. Since you guys won the Money in the Bank briefcase, yeah, they're up there.
Yeah.
Totally found them in
Isn't
a dumpster. Ayla's like, I'm not a fan of goldfish too dry. Robbie says, it's not Espen. ESPN America. No, it's Espen. It's Espen, Robbie. I know exactly what it's called.
Yeah, what's his name named his daughter after?
It's Espen.
Espen.
Yeah, Espen.
Right before she started doing porn.
Blended or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. She was a Disney actress, and now she does porn. But I don't think she does porn. I don't think she's a porn star. I think she directs porn.
Good money in that. You don't
Probably.
have to be a porn star. Just direct porn. You can make billions, I'm sure.
It's funny, because I know her name, but I can't think of it to save my life.
Janela says, I would spend one day with Liv Morgan. Hands down, one day with her. That would be on my bucket list. Or Nikita
That's
if I
it!
don't pass out.
11:32
Mr. Jack Perry.
with his new song, his gangster shit.
So there is like a song that I thought it was, because I was like, they aren't gonna use like whatchamacallit, right? They're not gonna use actual
Right? Mozart? Or Beethoven?
classical music.
Oh, okay.
But there's a song that starts out like that. And then it goes like dun 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 dun. And then it does something else and it's like dun 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 dun. And it's a newer song. And I'm pretty sure it's like a rap song or something like that. I don't know what song that is. But
There's that Go Chasing Rabbit song. Don't go chasing rabbits.
no, it's not that at all.
Oh, I know, but they...
This is a newer song.
but,
Not.
like McKenna and her friends love that, and they listen to it all the time. I'm like, have you heard the original? Because it's just as good.
Isn't that what's his face?
This guy?
No.
Oh,
The song.
from the 70s, you mean? It's Jefferson Airplane. It's a woman that sings.
Yeah, it's the Alice in Wonderland song, right? No.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It talks about Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. The LDS song, or LDS. LSD song.
Yeah.
LSD song.
Well, that's another one. That's a different song.
Oh,
one
it's not the
one
same.
You're talking about,
It's
but-
not the same as the Chasing Rabbits.
Yeah, but there is the Chasing Rabbits, which is
Oh. Different band? Same band.
same band. Songs are very similar, but there's one that's about drugs, and then the other one is about Alice in Wonderland. Although they do talk about doing...
The Alice in Wonderland one
Smoking.
is about drugs.
Right, I was going to say they talk about smoking a hookah and stuff.
Huh.
Because they go through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Somebody gives her a pill.
Yeah.
The red pill makes you smaller, and the blue pill makes you bigger, or whatever.
People says, so I don't know, our cheese is far more superior. Walter's like, good AEW so far. Hey, Walter, what you doing? Good to see you back in here. Robbie says, Ayla, I ain't got a clue what you're saying. And Walter's like, hey, Ayla. And he's like, I don't like Cheez-Its either. Chris says, but would be cool to see an LA Knight versus Nick Aldis in 80s midlife crisis promo match.
You want me to go to a Chinese restaurant in Boston? No. That's what they're in there. £600. It's Hulk Hogan Andre. That's what he's teasing. The Silverdome. That's where Hogan did that. The Pontiac Silverdome.
Right?
That looks good. Look how big his plate of stuff is.
Why is his so much more food?
It's not too bad. It's going to be too hot for him.
Eat some rice.
There's a guy on TikTok that does hot sauces, but he makes sure that they're flavorful too. But he goes all the way up to the ghost peppers. And there's one other one. What's the one that's above the ghost pepper?
I don't remember.
It's a Carolina Reaper, is what it's called. What is he drinking?
I don't know, but
It looks like ketchup. Like they would give you 100% alcohol.
oh god, this is just dumb.
There, he's doing it again.
This is dumb. This is not fun.
I love it.
Oh, I was like, there's some football on there preseason. Ooh, preseason. Ayla said hi, Walter. Walter's like, okay, at 9:10 I'm going. I'll be here Friday for SmackDown. Still in chat. Walter's like, boo, Jack Perry won. Walter turned quick on Jack Perry.
That guy reminds me. They're all drunk. Uh-oh, earthquake. Is it Big Bill? Oh, they're going to hit him. They're going to hit him with a double clothesline.
Oh my god, I felt more stupid watching that.
He said that the guy reminded him of Daniel Garcia, the Chinese guy that was watching the tape. It's like, look, he reminds me of Daniel Garcia.
Oh, Lord. Pico's like, well,
Britt
who
Baker
would I
match.
hang out with? I don't know. Who would you hang out with? It was like, Ravi, what you chatting about, Dread? You said it. Not, maybe he meant bread. Well, it was like, classic music, boo. Okay, next. Pico's like, D, you a thug. I know what song it is. What song is it? Tell me the name, because I seriously, I know the song, but I don't know the name of it, which is normal for songs, me and songs, by the way. Chris says, Jack Perry trying to be like Gunther. Vindicators in the chat. Hey, Vin says, I'm sorry, guys. I may be a little off tonight. I had a horrible dream. The Dominic Mysterio is carrying around a title belt these days from a major company. My conscience is telling me it wasn't real. Well, I'm sorry for you being delusional, but unfortunately it happened. And it all goes in the dumpster now. Well, there's like MJF and Adam Cole for the win. Yeah, you like them, huh? Is it because of Adam? That weirdo. Vinegar's like, but I'm seeing fake photos about it everywhere. I don't know what to think. It was like Gen Z is the Christopher Columbus generation, thinking they discovered everything. Those guys are idiots. Walter's like, okay, restaurant food. Pico's like, Taz all in his feelings. Put your boots on and beat up the punk Perry. Ravi says, you ever heard of TNT Sports? I found a bunch of the channels on my Magic Box, but yet to see what sports show on there. It's BT Sports, Ravi.
It's what BT Sports was last week.
It's just BT Sports, honey. They just redid it. So
They
whatever you
rebranded
saw
it.
on BT Sports, that's what you'll see on that one. Same thing.
Right.
Just renamed.
It's just rebranded.
It's because the Warner Brothers was bought out. They all merged and whatever crap over here in the States. So it kind of fucked everybody, and they're getting all too big for their britches, so good luck. Walter says, hello, hot food. Yeah, hot as in spicy. And people's like, MJF is a wimp. I am a wimp, Picola. I would probably be doing the same thing. Although I would be stuffing my face with the rice, because they had steamed rice on the table. I know not to go for a drink. You just eat the rice with it, and you'll be fine.
Well, if you drink 100% alcohol, you might be fine too, because you'd be dead.
That,
You know how bad that would burn?
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't want to drink anything unless it was like milk or ice cream or something. The rice would be better to cool it down. Robbie's like, Ayla is a wimp.
I'm just saying 100% alcohol would kill you.
Yes. Pickle says, first off, get some chopsticks, you basic bishes. You know, some people can't use those pickle. There's a lot of people in Western culture that cannot use chopsticks.
I had a roommate that was Chinese, and he didn't use them very well. Like people that we see doing them, he didn't eat like that.
Right.
He held this stuff up here, and then...
Okay, so that's what they do with rice. If it has
They
any
did it
kind of
with
rice in it, they will hold the
soup
bowl
and
up there.
meat and everything else. He just...
Yep, that's what they do. They lift
And
their
he
bowls
always
up.
had little teeny bowls. So,
Yep.
like, when he made food, it would be like 6 little bowls instead of one plate.
Yeah.
And then you just pick it up and...
Right. So when they make food, this is what they do. So they make platters of food, and you're supposed to take a bowl, and then you serve it into your bowl, and then you take the bowl, and it's different in different cultures, and then you take the bowl and you bring it up to your mouth.
Well,
You don't put your face
That's a pretty limousine.
to the mouth, to the food. You take
I
the
like
food
white
and bring it to your
limousines.
mouth, and then do it.
Although...
Oh, look,
if
they
I-
forgot his scar tonight.
If I was to die, I would want a black hearse. That's why I'd have to be very
A
picky.
black?
Because there's only white hearses here in town. There is one black one, though. So if I ever die, remember.
Who would want a white one? You want to be buried? You don't want to be cremated?
I'll be cremated, but I still want to take a ride in a black hearse.
You want me to take your urn ashes in a black hearse?
Just drive
Like
it around.
after you're burned?
Right. Your last car ride, black hearse. Britt Baker from Britsburg, Pennsylvania.
Pickle says, first off, get some... Oh, I read that one. Now, Robbie says, Carolina Reaper is effing hot shit. Trust me.
Dude, I have a buddy. Him and his friends got together and decided to record it and eat it. And it was the worst, 12 hours of their life. Because it only burns for about 20 minutes in your mouth. And then it burns in
The
your
rest of the way
guts.
through your body.
Yeah.
Harley says, does anybody remember cheese nips? Yeah, because they're still around, but yeah, people remember cheese nips. Vindicator says, what is it with wrestlers and chicken wings? I guess, too, saw a Rollins promo and thought, yeah, let's do that, too. I guarantee rating boosters and marketing ploy. Adam Cole, new Wingstop
Speaking
ambassador.
of that, I wonder if that chicken's still good downstairs.
I hope so.
Who's
Robbie
that?
says, cheese nips sounds risky.
This looks like a Nikki Cross mix with
They're just crackers.
Paige.
Cheesy crackers. Do you have those? What do you call biscuits? What do you call crackers?
Biscuit.
You don't call them cookies.
Saltine biscuits.
What are they called in the UK? We call them crackers, so I want to know what they're called everywhere
Salty flats.
over there. I don't know. Biscuits are cookies, so that fucks everybody up all the time. So I want to know what crackers are. AL says Ravi is an awkward Chinese troll who speaks in some odd form of fetch.
Spinning neck breaker.
Walter's like, oh, geez, hit the owner of a restaurant. Very funny. Yeah, Walter's hilarious. Ayla's like, risque. And Pico's like, great. I really want some General Tao's chicken. I know there. I'm like, oh, man. It's like Chinese food looks great.
That's it. It's over. Britt wins.
She won something that quick this time? Who was she up against?
Kayla Sparks.
Oh, some weird local
I
person.
told you who she looked like, but you didn't listen.
I wasn't watching.
I know. She looks like a Nikki Cross / Paige morphed together.
It's creepy. Walter's like, Dominic Mysterio won last night. Boo. Chris says, can't wait to see DMD. Haven't seen her in action in a while. Well, it only took 3 minutes, so there you go.
Her butt dropped. It's gone.
She
lost her
doesn't even
butt.
have an ass anymore,
She
Chris.
lost
It's quite
her butt.
gross.
I don't understand how she could lose her butt, but she did. She lost it. It's gone.
Ayla's like, although it
Misplaced
looks
it.
like Gen X is eating borax, so... What? Why is Gen X eating borax? Ayla, don't say things that are wrong and lies. Ravi's like, but I still have BT Sports as well. Oh, interesting. Walter says, for hot food, drink cold water or eat bread. Yeah. Well, if it's spicy food, Walter, you actually want milk or ice cream.
Honey.
Ayla says, I cannot figure out chopsticks. My brain said no. Robbie's like, do you good with hot chili? No. I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff. Like flavorful
We got him
things.
something. What is it? What is
But
it?
spicy, I don't do well. Oh
They're
my
getting
God,
matching
trunks.
Look at this.
Oh God, this is so stupid.
Oh, wow. I want one of those. That's badass. The jacket is tough.
One of them says his catchphrase and the other one says his catchphrase.
That's cool.
By the way, just so you know.
It's like the greatest tag team that they put together in the last decade, maybe?
Is it? Ah, he feels left out. He's the third Will of Doom.
Douchebag. What's his name? Roderick?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel
Strong.
Garcia.
People's like, oh, I'll teach you, Ayla. And Robbie says, Dee, did you learn that from Jamie Oliver? Learn what? People's like, ironically, I hardly use chopsticks. Filipinos use their hands. Yes, actually, a lot of cultures use their hands.
Like India?
India does it. Filipinos do it. A lot of Polynesians do it. There are some other Asian cultures that do it and stuff like that.
Adam Cole, baby!
It's funny because there's some of the Asian cultures that actually do use, like, utensils, like what we use, and not chopsticks. Or they use chopsticks and utensils.
Like South Korea? I don't know what do they use.
They use actually metal utensils. They use metal chopsticks and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Well, it's like, okay, Big, Limo, Don, Callis, and Jericho.
What do the Japanese use?
They use wooden ones, and they're usually really long.
They're sticks, though.
What?
They use sticks. They don't use fork.
They use, like, spoons. But they're, like, certain types of spoons. But, no, they don't usually
Oh,
use
JAS.
forks.
Jericho going to be on commentary tonight? Or is he leaving them? He could be leaving them.
And he was like, okay, come teach me, laughing. You're going to be like, what the fuck, this girl is slow as fuck. Well, it was like Britt Baker DMD for the win. She did, too. Robbie's like, same, my dad uses his hands to eat. It's an Asian thing. Only in some cultures. There's some cultures in Asia that find that disgusting. And actually, like, disrespectful. Chris says, DMD, White Christmas time, LOL. Walter's like, chopsticks, watch the Karate Kid.
Yeah, you got to catch a fly.
Robbie says, nips in the UK means something different. Yeah, usually in here it's called nipples on breasts.
Whoa.
Don't be nipping out.
What is that?
Showing the nips.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about cheese nips. The crackers, the cheesy cracker. The other form of Cheez-Its. The other brand. Vindicator's like, nothing worse than being a jobber for Dr. Faker, well, except jobbing for Spawn. Pico's like, oh, Kayla Sparks, she's a
Woman?
alphabet wrestler. Oh, cool. Walter's like, yeah, Britt Baker won. Ayla's like, nips in America also means many different things. Chris says, no, DMD going through bliss syndrome. Yeah, she did. See, his says better than you.
Uh-huh. There it is. They remixed it.
That's...
Now they're going to have their own entrance music. They're going all out with this.
I fucking hate it. A lot.
Why?
I
This
just
is
don't like
fantastic
it at
for
all.
the business.
It was like TikTok. You know why? It's because of that one on that side.
Well,
I can't stand him.
Well, I know
I don't
you need
like
to get
anything
over
about him. I know he has a lot of fans and a good fan base, and a lot of people like him. I don't.
Right.
I don't like anything about him. I can't stand anything about him. Not one thing. Chris says that. Ayla says TikTok, haha, no crap. They're mixing borax with water and drinking it, and they're saying it has all the minerals you need.
I don't know what borax is.
I'm pretty sure that's probably just a crazy person doing it. And that sounds dumb. It was like, I think I sent you a video. Probably didn't watch it yet. Rob is like, the world. It was like, I don't know if it's just Gen X, but it's older people, so older millennials. But I don't know. Sounds like something Gen Z would do. Feels like, oh God, has anyone ever seen a Hot Ones video? It's milk or ice water. Yes, ice cream's good choice as well. What?
Honey.
Hot Ones video? No.
I think it's a guy that interviews people and they eat wings. I think I showed you it with Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, where they go from 1 to 5 and each one gets hotter as they eat them.
Jennifer Lawrence was literally having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I usually have milk with mine, but yeah, ice water will work too, but it doesn't work as fast. But I've heard ice cream is actually really good. Like if you want to like cool it down even like quicker, ice cream usually. Well, it's like MJF will turn on Adam Cole after this tournament. Robbie's like the bull thing you were talking about.
Hopefully they don't turn that fast. I want them to be together for like a year. Build this up.
It's a thing, but okay. Because like I think I'm definitely an elder millennial. Ayla says, I think it's 81 to 95 millennials can't remember. Walter's like, if you guys get AEW Fight Forever, good action is for PS4.
I have the PS5 version of it.
Robbie says,
Still in the wrapper.
I'm just nipping out to replace the word going. Yeah. I've heard it used that way too. That's like the old way of using it, but yeah, you know, you guys are old. Robbie's like, D, why are you hating on him? Yeah. Pico's like, I enjoy Baby. Exactly. I know you guys do, and I fucking hate it.
Look at all the sexiness in the ring.
That is so dumb. Robbie's like, do you ever use buttermilk before? The only time I use buttermilk, my friend, is when I make homemade ranch dressing. Or if I'm making a really good cake. Pickle says, but obviously, I know him from ROH. His best years beside the NXT days. Well, there you go. I know why he has fans. I'm just not one of them. So, most of the time, I just keep my mouth shut about it.
Full out. We're going to have a dance off, guys.
When I have an opinion.
It's a dance fight. This is what you do.
This is so stupid. Film's like, alrighty, we got some tag team action. Ayla says I make buttermilk sometimes when I make butter with leftover heavy cream. Walter says, MJF, if you leave the match or lose for Adam Cole, I'm going to go riot.
Look at this.
That's disgusting. Walter's like, MJF said that. Chris is like, maybe it will be better than you, Baby, versus FTR for tag titles. Aoife's in the chat. Hey, Aoife, how's it going? You were in here on Monday, but you left, so I think you fell asleep. How was your first start of your week for a waitressing go? How's everything going with that? Ayla's like, I made buttermilk waffles with it. Ayla's like, Aoife. Chris says, Rikishi dance-off was the best.
Get him, Cole!
Says, oh, geez, dance, come on.
Cole's going to do it!
This is really happening.
Cole's going to shake it.
It's unfortunate.
There he goes.
He looks sad. Oh, God.
He's like the 40-year-old virgin.
Why would he even say that? What is wrong with this commentary team?
The pelvic thrust. Uh-oh, what happened?
Pelvic thrusts.
Oh, he can't stop.
He was just so into it,
Do you know there was a plague once?
Oh, gross.
In, like, France, and the people started dancing, they couldn't stop, and they died.
Oh, that's really not so funny.
Yeah. This is medieval times. They just
It's
started
not
dancing
so
for
funny.
no reason.
It's hilarious.
And dead. Only
They're
a
like,
few
we
died.
had a brain fungus. It's fine.
Probably.
They probably had a little monster in their brains.
They've danced for like 2 weeks straight. Or a week or something. I can't remember what it was. Look it up.
Aoife says, Ayla, how are you? Sophie says, hi, your thoughts on Dirty Dom winning the NXT Championship last night? I kind of called it on Monday.
Hey, good call there. I mean, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's just NXT. It's just a developmental brand. He should have been there when he first started anyways, so I don't have a problem with it.
Whether or not he deserves to be a champion of any kind is another story, but, you know.
Double clothesline! They just called their shot.
It looks like I'm doing all right. How are you? Pico says, oh no, someone's getting prego tonight in the audience.
Yeah, definitely.
Robbie says, 2 Italians on a clip were saying, why do Americans obsess about using ice? They said, why not just put the bottles in the fridge?
Bottles of what? Liquor?
bottles of whatever they're drinking and why we're so obsessed with ice. Well, I'll tell you this much. When you have 102 to 115 degree weather and a nice cold beverage is what you want, but unfortunately your cold beverage from the fridge isn't cold enough and you want to put some ice in it, you come back and talk to me when you get that kind of weather. But you guys don't get that kind of weather.
I'll tell you right
You guys
now
cry when it's 80.
that I hate ice in my drinks.
You only hate ice in your drink when it's soda.
What else is there?
If it was ice water, you probably wouldn't have that much of a problem with it.
I don't
If you're just sipping it, if you're trying to drink it, like gulp it down, of course you don't want ice in it.
Right.
You don't even want it really that cold because it hurts.
Right. For 65 million years. What's that?
Dinosaurs. But it was really alligators.
What is that? Oh, Megalodon. Oh, it's Meg too.
Oh. Poor T-Rex. That's insane. I don't like it. I don't like him killing T-Rexes. Nope. Not watching that movie.
Oh my god. Yes, we are.
I'm
It
not
looks
watching
good.
that one.
I haven't
I
seen
didn't watch the first one. I'm not watching that
The
one.
first one doesn't look good, but this one they put a
That
lot
sounds
more effort
terrible.
into
Look
it.
what they did. Abuse. Abuse on that poor T-Rex.
It's not even real.
Abuse.
CGI.
Abuse. Chris is like, okay, so AEW has become WWE. Aoife's like, I'm good. I have my prom on Friday, so excited for that. Did you get walking in your shoes? You
You've
get
been
some shoe
practicing?
walking practice in? You getting better at it? It was like, oh, fun, Aoife. And Walter's like, come on, just wrestle. Sophie says Netflix is getting rid of our ad-free tier. They announced it today, but no start date on when it might happen. That's their basic tier. And they're only getting rid of it for new people.
Wait, hold on. So they're getting rid of ad-free?
Nope.
Oh.
They're getting rid of their basic ad-free tier. That's the one that's only $10. So they'll have their ads, and then you can jump from your ads, the $7 one, to a $15 one. But they're not going to have the $10 one anymore.
What's the difference between $10 and $15?
How many devices you can watch at once? That's it.
Are they lowering the 15 to the whatever the 10 one is?
No, they're not. They're just getting rid of that completely.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the one I have now. That's what I popped it down to, by the way. And it says for new people or whatever people, right? And so I was like, oh, well. I was like, if they ever ask me again for verifying my address,
Cancel.
I'm canceling the fucker.
Have they ever
I might
asked
already
you?
cancel it.
Have they ever asked you?
Just that one time. They haven't asked yet again. But if they ever do, delete. 20 years of that shit, basically.
Yeah, I've been with Netflix for a long time.
Ever. For fucking ever I've been with those fuck faces.
I mean, I was using Netflix before they had TV, like movies on. Like it
That's
was just
yeah,
this.
it was just a video rental place.
Yeah.
Where you sent in and got your shit through the mail. That's how I started. When Blockbuster started doing it. All that stuff. That's when I started. I was like, yeah, that might be
Yeah, you
getting
gave
rid
me
of
that pirating software.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was like, what, 08 or something?
That was a long time ago.
And then that's when I started. I mean, I was with them longer than that, but that's when I started burning them. And I went up to the 3 discs. Mm-hmm. And then I just literally get 6 discs a week.
We're back from that picture
Yeah, we are.
guys.
MJF picking up Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara slides off the back. Shoulder block right there. It looks like that guy in the restaurant that you showed me earlier today on the TikTok. That was pretty funny. I'm surprised he didn't dislocate his shoulder.
Right. Ayla says, how can you tell, Fat Lisa? And
He's going to fall and headbutt him in the nuts.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's what they...
Oh,
it is.
boy. It
Old
feels
school.
like Vince McMahon is secretly producing Dynamite tonight. LOL. Aoife says, I forgot to tell you Monday. Yeah, I fell asleep, but I'm not waitressing yet. The person they were meant to hire never showed up, so I have to wait for someone else to be hired now. Oh, I'm sorry. Dang it. Piccolo says, DQ Adam Cole. Ravi says, I had 4 people at once ramble crap at me today. I was talked to death. That's weird. It's terrifying. Sophie says, how you like Raw on Monday? Chris says Adam Cole thinks he's Val Venus with the hip thrust.
Hey, Monday went by really quick, so whatever they did on Monday, if they continue to do that, I'm okay with it.
Pico says, just so much sexiness in the ring. Ayla gets the animalistic pheromones bubbling. It looks like, Sophie, they're getting rid of it for new customers. If you keep your account, it won't change, but it started today, so if you just signed up for Netflix, you'll have no choice. Aoife says, my prom is so far away on a bus, like 2 hours, maybe 3. You're going to actually die on this bus coming home at 5 a.m. You'll be okay. It was like, okay, it sounds like a mess, Fat Lisa. Sophie says, oh, I don't know. It started today, and I could see a lot of Netflix subscribers get mad. Oh, they will.
I'm going to stereotype you for just a second, because I got a question. Do you guys sing while you're driving on the bus? Because every time I see, like, the Irish stuff, they're all singing, like, really fun songs.
That question's for you, Aoife.
Well, of course it is.
Well, they're going to be drunk, so there's a good possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That one girl, that blonde, that sings at that wedding about the the bird in the bush and the bush and the tree and the tree and the...
Pico says, oh, wow. Aoife's like, I love ice. Ice is great. Well, I was like,
I like vanilla ice, baby.
Sure, Robbie. We know you probably don't like it. Feels like life in the South is way different, right?
Adam Cole getting hulked up.
Yeah, ice is in everything. Now, I like ice in my stuff, too. In fact, I'm a weirdo who gets extra ice, by the way. Sophie says some YouTube channels are affected by the Hollywood strike. Don't care. Feels like ice is in everything. And Ayla says, love ice, too. I have a problem. I eat it like crazy. Yeah?
Do you get the little soft ice?
Do you like this ice from Sonic? You need to get one of those little ice makers. I wish we had more room. I'd be like, I want one of these. It's like a pellet ice maker. Mm-hmm. That makes that ice.
Right.
My nail lady got one because that's...
Yeah, I remember when
and
that
because
happened.
she always got ice from Sonic.
She carries the cup.
And she carried that huge cup everywhere with her. So her husband finally just got her that ice maker. It's like $200 fucking. And I said, where do you put it? And she goes, it takes up a pretty good amount of room. I think they have it like in their laundry room or something. I was like, damn. I was like, I don't have room for it.
Does it store the ice, or do you have to put your cup in there and it makes it as it...
No, it stores it, too. I'm pretty sure.
Because the one I had, it just made it. So, like, it's worthless to me. Mm-hmm. Like, why do I want to make ice? Just put it in an ice tray.
You want it to, like, have it all the time.
Yeah, I want to have a reservoir. Mm-hmm. Like the stores have, where they lift it and there's a thing.
Well, it's just like, the writers are still on strike, but new movies are out. Ayla says, that's really far away, Aoife. Sophie says, what movies are you talking about? I didn't know we were talking about a movie. Eva's like, I always accidentally choke on the ice. Eva says, yeah, it's so far away. It's in Dublin in a hotel, so also going to be expensive for drink. Ayla says, I forget your drinking age is different than here. Sophie says, one of them, you only have like one device to access Netflix. Walter says, on Fox, there's Soccer Friday, so FS1 has SmackDown. Don't forget. Sophie says, my mom is thinking about canceling Netflix after this announcement. So if you already have that tier, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yet. Eventually you will.
And all of their other tiers are ad-free except for the lowest tier. They're just getting rid of their basic plan tier. That's it.
But I do recommend that everybody cancel it so it goes out of business.
I agree. Netflix is garbage.
That would be my recommendation, is put them under. They're probably not making movies right now because of a strike anyways, so.
Right? I'm hoping that their numbers that they're supposed to be coming out with here real soon, like within the next few days, are just terrible.
Do you know what they're trying to fight against? The union? Like I watched a thing with that the guy from Varsity Blue or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about, the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but anyway, Dax or what was his name?
On Varsity Blues,
Mox.
Yeah.
That guy. Vanderbeek. Anyways, they don't want to allow AI to write scripts. They're doing? Garcia just won.
What they're doing right now, I would have AI write every script.
Every fucking one of them.
I'd be like, fuck y'all. Well, done with that. Oh, you don't want? Oh, you guys don't want to work? That's okay. We got something that will. probably make something better anyways. That's
would.
fucking hilarious.
Because they could just program, like say, hey, I want to write a movie that is just for the ages of 18 to 45 or whatever their demographic is.
Right.
And then they could do stuff for older people. Like, hey, we're going to put this on the family channel.
Because all you'd have to do is tell it your age group, the genre, like what you want the plot of the movie, like the plot of it, of your movie idea, right?
Yeah.
How many characters and everything like that, and then done. Like, it would be able to write. I mean, you might have to like kind of fix some things here and there.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't really have to do much of anything.
No, that Chat GPT would be able to do it pretty quick. With like in an hour.
Yeah.
It would write a season.
Yeah. That's funny. What a bunch of dumbasses. Ugh.
That's what I want to. I'm going to get that Chat GPT, but I was waiting for 4 to come out because right now it's 3.
If it says, yeah, well, he's like, don't touch my stuff.
Why are they already doing?
Because they won this and they're going up against the FTR, so they have to have some contention, right? Why not? They have to make it not what you want it to be. If it says, yeah, we start at like 15, 16, some younger than legally 18, but you get away with underage in most places to get a fake ID. So if we start around 15 or 16 too in the States, but our legal age of drinking isn't until 21. So that's about, 5-6 years of drinking illegally before it's actually legal. But get this, it's even better. You can join the military at 18 and go die for your country.
Yeah.
But God forbid if you can fucking drink. And the legal age of drinking used to be 18 here in the States, and that's what they need to put it back to.
It wasn't even that many years ago.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. They've done a lot of stupid shit over here.
When I was born, the drinking age was 18.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid shit. It's the dumbest thing. And the more they put those restrictions on, the more that people want to break the rules. And now they're trying to crack down on it. And it's just a stupid mess. They're fucking dumb. People's like, yeah, it's time for a change. Netflix is getting dumb. Oh my God, isn't it? Like, so much of their crap is all like cave dramas that I just fucking am like, what the fuck?
Did you say cave?
K dramas.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
K dramas.
I don't know.
Sophie said lots of South Korean dramas and stuff like that. Now, I don't have anything against that, but that's not what I want to watch. Sophie says Peacock is going to raise its prices next month, but only by $1 or $2. Harley says, so here's, was wondering about this. What was your last and final MLB to say, like if you were dying tomorrow? So I was wondering about this. What was your last and final MLB?
Well, Major League Baseball, maybe.
I don't know. Harley, you're going to have to give me a little bit better. Ayla says, same delete. I had it from almost the beginning, getting movies in the mail, but canceled a few months ago, back when it got back now. I don't know. They're driving me nuts. Yeah, I lowered it down to that $9.99 tier, actually, and yeah, they do one more thing, basically, and I'm just going to never have Netflix. Sophie says Netflix is going to lose a lot of subscribers with all the dumb moves they've made, making this entire year. And Robbie says, yeah, manic people are too much. Ayla says, Aoife, do you sing on the bus? Just a natural thing. Aoife says, yeah, more than likely there will be songs on the way up. But on the way home, I think we will all be either sleeping or sick. Eva says we always have like speakers with music blasting, even going to school sometimes. Sophie says Netflix haven't been churning out that many new content lately, and most of the shows on Netflix you could find on other streaming services anyway. Yeah, the only thing on Netflix that is something you won't ever see on anywhere else is their exclusive thing with Sony movies, and that's it.
Yeah.
Ayla says, love Sonic Ice. Pella Ice is bomb. Costco has good ice too. Common sense. Yeah, there is one of the places that have Pella Ice. You can get Pella Ice or you can get cubed ice. And I think it's like the Kick 66 on...
Up next. There it is, guys.
KJ's. It's KJ's over by the courthouse. That's where you can get it. You can get either one. If it says, do you guys sing on buses? Aoife, most people around here just keep to themselves on buses.
Everybody's weird here.
Ravi's like,
They're
do
antisocial.
you know them two Italians on YouTube? They were the ones that said it. Yeah, I know. I would say some derogatory, horrible things, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. People says, yeah, that is also at the Great American Cookie Stores. They are absolutely the best. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. It was like, no, Aoife, crackheads in New York do, I'm sure. Walter's like, okay, cool, and MJF use moves. Ravi says, D sings in the shower. I actually don't. Ravi. That's your culprit for that one. I don't. It was like, I have that one on Netflix. I'm not worried about it, but I'll probably cancel again anyway soon. I only went back for Black Mirror. Piccola says, bro, he did a dive. He did jump out the ring, didn't he? Sophie says, but the only people that use Netflix are old people that don't have every streaming service. Not necessarily, Sophie. Walter says, Cole and MJF won. Film's like, they did it. They did it. Bryce is like, wow. And Walter says, Daphne, calm down. And Piccola says, these bums won't win the belts from FTR, though. I wouldn't think so. And I don't know why they would put it on him anyways. Bryce is like, honestly, I was not expecting that. Sophie says, didn't you hear they asked Tom Cruise to join the picket line and he kind of said no?
Why would he?
He's a Scientologist and he doesn't believe in that shit, so why would he? Pickle's like, he either is or isn't. Robbie's like, I found the Mario Brothers movie on my box the other day. And Bryce says, smash the like on this live stream. Sophie says, AI doing writing for TV shows and movies could be weird. Not necessarily. Robbie's like,
fantastic.
D, you don't drink anymore, do you?
All you really have to do is
much,
have an
Robbie.
outline, right? Because you can get actors that can take an outline and make it their own and do really well with it.
Yeah.
Like the one kid that used to be fat that's not fat anymore.
Uh-huh.
21 Jump Street kid.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't follow scripts. Like, he has a really hard time with it. I can't remember his name. Jonah Hill.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, Ravi, I don't drink very often. Like, and if I always have these really good intentions of drinking. I'm going to get totally wasted. I'm going to drink. And then I don't.
I'm going to get faded, yo!
And then it's Sunday. And I'm like, fuck, I have to go to work tomorrow. So it just doesn't. I don't know. I always have good intentions to get wasted, but it never works. Bryce is like, FTR, no way. It was like, cigarettes are 21 too now. Yep. Walter's like, oh, FTR, okay. Robbie's like, what about vapes age? Same. It's 21. Anything with tobacco, Robbie.
They upped it to 21? I thought it was 19.
No, it's 21. They upped it to 21.
So you can't buy a cigarette till you're 21?
Yeah.
Really?
They put that. Yep.
Even here?
Yep.
Like.
Yep. They followed federal rule. Idaho followed feds. They're stupid fucks.
Well, that's fucking weird.
It's fucking stupid is what it is. It's the most dumbest fucking shit.
I remember turning 18 and going and buying some chew and getting in a hot tub and chewing. It was disgusting.
You're gross.
Well, I was 18. It was my birthday.
Oh, that's something to do on your birthday. Let's see how sick I can make myself. Hot tub. Fucking chew.
At midnight. It was like... because my birthday was at midnight, right?
Fucking nasty. Aoife's like, yeah, it's like, where's the priorities? 18 can buy a gun or go to war, but not drink. You would think it would be the other way around. So it's like, so do you want the drinking age as 18 like the good old days? I think it should be, Sophie, and I think we should take a page out of other countries' books and make alcohol nothing. Because if it wasn't such a fucking taboo, you wouldn't have people drinking themselves stupid. That's the point. That's where it's coming from. Like, you don't have these problems in other countries like we do here because they don't put these rules of stupidity. They don't treat your fucking citizens like children. It's dumb as
It's all about
fuck.
control, and they push it every time they get a chance in
Yep.
America.
And I'm tired of it. Film's like, I don't know, I definitely see a tear happening between MJF and Adam Cole. Well, it's going to happen at some point. I don't know when, but it'll
all
happen.
out, all in, one of those two.
Maybe. Robbie's like, get a VPN and you can watch any country's version of Netflix. Uh-huh. Sophie's like, they should make the voting age 13 then. So Sophie, in all reality, maybe they shouldn't make the voting age until 25 because really your brain isn't fully developed until then. So you really couldn't make full great decisions until you're 25.
I just want every age to be 18.
And then don't worry, they'll take that away from you too, because after all, you're too stupid to learn how to vote. Just so you know. Vindicator's like, that. I mean, that's an extreme way to look at it, but that's kind of what it feels like it's going towards. Vindicator's like, message retracted. I was like, oh no, Sophie, 13.
They are
like,
just milking this kid's dad. I got a friend that I owe a favor to.
I know. I can't. I don't like that.
It's out of hand.
Aoife's like, 5 years. And P. Cole's like, I'm sure. Walter's like, okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. Bye, Walter. Sophie's like, with all these streaming services, it feels like you're paying for cable. Robbie's like, I might pop down to KJ's if I get time. Sure. P. Cole's like, all right, Walter, see you soon. Take care. Ayla says, Sophie, will you be here on August 5th? Sophie's like, maybe. It depends on what other watch-along channel is covering it. P. Cole's like, Jonah Hill, eek, that last movie he did was deplorable.
Yeah, Dilitha didn't like it either.
Is that the one with Eddie Murphy? I fucking hated that movie, dude. I couldn't stand it. Hated it so bad on so many levels.
I've never not liked a Eddie Murphy movie.
I hated that movie so bad. So bad.
Chompy in the back. We should get a Chompy suit.
Get you a suit like that. It'll be really warm.
Chompy.
Aoife says the A-Team going to be here August 5th. It was like, just curious. I definitely won't be here on the 5th. Aoife's like, never mind. And Sophie says Jonah Hill is another writer whose movies are hits and misses. Ayla's like, yes, Aoife. Aoife's laughing. Aoife's like, Ayla, why won't you be here? Ayla's like, wink, wink, I won't. Robbie's like, oh, I do like a few cheeky Guinness now and again. Harley says, so if you was to pass away tomorrow, what would your final meal be?
Oh.
How would I know I was passing away? Am I on death row?
Who'd I kill?
Who did I murder?
Let's say my last meal would probably be like 5 or 6 McRibs sandwiches from McDonald's with...
You better hope your ass is dying in November. Because that's when they only have those.
just death row. I'll just plan it for that. Set my trial up so my death is in November, December. Anyways, and then probably a couple 20-piece McNuggets. And then obviously endless fountain drinks of Coca-Cola. From McDonald's because they have the best Coca-Cola.
And how many Milky Way Darks? Midnight.
I don't know if I would be able to fit it in. I'm such not a sweets guy.
Is it because the soda's sweet enough?
Probably, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'd eat some of those too. Like, can I have an all-day meal, or do I just can only eat once?
I don't know. I think you should be able to graze all day.
I think so too.
So it's like August 5th is SummerSlam. Ayla's like, I will Aoife on the screen. Vindicator's like, Ayla, your name unfairly comes before Aoife in the alphabetical order, LOL. Robbie says D, acting like she doesn't do it. Do what? Vindicator's like, but I guess it makes sense since you are older. Aoife says, Ayla, are you taking part in SummerSlam? I definitely know what that is. Ayla's like, I got that a lot in school as alphabetical order, so too, I was always first. Robbie says, do you think the government make too much money on the tax for cigarettes and alcohol? Ayla says, not many people with triple A's in the beginning. Yes, Aoife, same. I definitely know what it means too. Vindicator's like, double A's to begin your name always give you the unfair advantage. Blood and guts match rules. 2 men enter the cage. That's it. They didn't leave them on there long enough for you to even read them, even if you wanted to. Like, I mean, they left them on there for like 2 seconds. Because it wasn't up there. And then you're like, hey, you want to read that? And then it was up there, and then it was gone. What a bunch of dumb shits.
War games. Cesaro coming out first. Or Claudio, as some people know him.
So they're coming out through the crowd. And they now have, like... They're like, you can't go yet. Stay back there, you little bastards.
Claudio Castagnoli. He's so cool.
But is he?
I always thought he would be something great, and he just never has. It never happened.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It never happened.
He says, are you going to be watching it on the live, like with Travis and D? Sophie says, I like that Jonah Hill, Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
The movie was fucking all wrong. Ayla's like, just me and D, but it's a secret. Shh. Eva's like, I'll say nothing. Pickle's like, sorry, I brought that movie up. Yeah, that'd be the last Netflix movie I remember watching. No, you're fine, Pickle, for bringing it up. I just,
The last Netflix movie I watched was, what was it called?
The Outlaws.
The Outlaws, and it was pretty good. I liked it. Had 007 in it, and then the guy from Pitch Perfect. Some hot girl with big boobs was his wife. I don't know anything about her.
Nobody knows anybody, but it was okay. That's hilarious.
Well, I know who he is.
It was like, good. Hopefully you're good with secrets.
Pierce Brosnan.
So it was like Netflix doesn't do that many great movies. They have rare ones. Chris says, old Nick Wayne, baby, versus Brock Anderson. Sophie says, I don't watch every Jonah Hill movie. I watch like 21 and 22 Jump Street. And Aoife says, I am very good. I won't tell anyone. You and Dee are watching SummerSlam on August 5th.
You got to watch McLovin. I don't remember the name of it, but Super Bad. That one is the best one that he's in, I think.
He's not bad in Wolf of Wall Street. That's a little more serious, though. Chris says, so Blood and Guts match is going to be an hour?
Yeah,
yes.
It's looking that way.
Pickle says a whole tub of banana pudding would be a good start for his death row meal.
You know, I would eat that, too. You know, I mean, I love that, or tapioca or something.
It says, Vin, I skipped PE to the point I failed school. Robbie's like, you're going to die anyway, so who cares about how much sweet stuff you eat?
Right.
Phil's like, all right, it's time. Here we go. Eva's like, PE was tough times. I hated it. My class was so rough. Sophie says, it is raining here. It was like, lucky Sophie.
Is it raining, man?
Yo. Sophie's like, every time it thunders, my dog freaks out. Pickle's like, it was less than 10 seconds for sure. Harley says, reason why I asked because I've been watching Mythical Kitchen in the last meal is one of their series. Oh,
that's cool.
Sophie says, I think I heard of Mythical Kitchen. Feels like Swiss Miss. Jordan is in the chat. Hey, Jordan, what are you doing in here?
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah, but that's just like your opinion, man. Robbie's like, why is there no pain relief in the jungle? Because the parrots ate them all. I don't know if that's funny.
I don't know what's happening.
You want me to say it again? Yeah, damn. I don't want to read Robbie's stupid comment again.
Why there's no pain?
Why is there no pain relief in the jungle?
Jungle. I don't know. Lion ate it.
Because the parrots ate them all.
I don't know how that's like. I mean, obviously there's something that I'm missing.
Guess so, because I don't get it either. Chris is like Claudio also being like Gunther with the classical music. Sophie says, I saw the Glass Onion movie is a lot better than the first Knives Out movie. I beg to differ. It was not. It was good, though. Not saying it wasn't good.
I liked
But I liked both of them. So, I don't think that the...
Are those Netflix movies?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
Just the Glass Onion is. The first one is not a Netflix movie. It's like, shut it, Jordan. Go back into your room, cave troll. Jeez, Ayla. I'm just kidding. So it was like, I saw Superbad. I think it was overrated.
McLovin.
Well, you like that Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill one, so. Eva's like, I'm getting spray tan and nails done tomorrow. Well, today. Also, I have no bag, so have to find one ASAP. Yeah? Have to find you a little bag or a big bag. What kind of bag you getting? Is it going with your dress? What color's your dress? Did you, you didn't tell us if you got practice on your heels. You getting better at it? Aoife says, paracetamol. What is that? Sophie says, Solow won an NXT championship when he was on the main roster, but he had to forfeit it. Why can't Dom do that?
We don't know what's happening there. Maybe they'll keep Dom down there. I don't know.
Pickle says, what is even happening, Robbie?
They won't,
Robbie's
but
like,
it'd
it's
be
all
nice.
happening, Cole. And Pickle's like, even when it's not. It was like, Jordan Lindley, this is my thing. Go away. Probably was like, D made it happen. People was like, finish the Haku. Right? What the fuck is happening? I don't know what's
All right, so right
happening.
now they're just starting it out. This match is not official, though. I'm going to start the timer, but the match actually doesn't start until all 10 men are in the ring.
Oh, that's nice.
So a new guy comes out, what, every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes?
I don't know. I didn't get to read the rules because they threw them up there so quickly.
I think it's every 2 minutes, maybe even 90 seconds.
Harley says, good night, everybody. See you all for Friday. Bye, Harley.
Woo!
See you Friday.
See you, boss.
Sophie says, my roommate is going back to her work in a couple of weeks. She is a teacher. Vinegar says, Ailey, you could become a mod and only block Jordan. I was like, that's the pun of the joke. At least one guy gets my joke. I don't even know what it is.
That's a haiku? I don't know.
No. The pun of the joke.
The parrot ate it.
Paracetamol? I don't know what that is. Is that some weird name in the UK for drugs? Pickle's like, then it's War Games. Yes.
Yeah, it is
War
War
Games.
Games.
It was like, haha, y'all, I can't be mod. So he was like, who's Jordan Lindley? Jordan Lindley's like, bye, bye, bye. Eva says, my dress is dark green. All the red-haired people in school are wearing that color because it matches, I think.
That's funny.
I'll get a small black bag. And no, the hills aren't going very well. I'm bringing flat shoes with me. It's probably a good idea. Bring in a knapsack with your extra shoes in it. Snacks.
Your ID.
Your ID. Put your little purse in there.
Claudio gets thrown over one ring and into another ring. One ring's red and the other one's black. It's interesting. I wonder if they just didn't have enough ropes.
I don't know, but it's distracting and stupid.
Is it?
Vindicator says, I hope they start picking different factions every year for B&G matches. This is the second year in a row Blackpool guys were involved. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jericho did it with his group a couple years in a row, too, I think.
So, Aoife, because your dress is dark green, does that mean you're a redhead?
Yes.
Don't assume things.
She said all the redheads are wearing green because it matches.
So?
Why would you say that if you weren't a redhead?
I don't know. Maybe all the girls are just doing it. I don't know. Just asking a clarification question. People's like, I bet you'll see a timer. Then again, it's AEW.
Yeah, they'll do it at like 4 seconds.
They're like, here's our timer. Oh, is that what's happening? Nobody knows. It looks like, Sophie, keep up. People's like, don't leave, Jordan. Sophie's like, WWE is thinking about bringing back a former WCW pay-per-view called Uncensored.
Oh.
They can't do that. They're not going to show things like that on TV. That's ridiculous. Eva's like, I will do. Sophie's like, good night. See you Friday for real wrestling. Have fun being here for a short time. Cool, Sophie.
I can't believe you're not watching this. This is basically War Games.
It was like, stop it, guys. Jordan cannot be here. He's a troll. 100%. Eva says, I want to do the TikTok transitions, but we all know I'll be too stressed for that. Says, yes, I'm ginger. Not like ginger, but slightly ginger. Also depends on the sun. Changes color.
Right. Also, you said you were getting spray tanned, which means that you have very fair skin.
My God, she's in Ireland. That doesn't mean that she's fair skin. That means they just don't get sun. Hello? Haven't you heard her talk about the weather? It pretty much rains 90% of the time.
It's like Seattle.
It's overcast all the time. They don't even know what sunshine is. They're all vampires. Ginger or not. Luckily, because it changes colors and she's only slightly ginger, she probably has at least part of the soul.
Yeah, and she probably
She's
doesn't
lucky.
sparkle in the sun. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's next? Who gets the advantage? Do we know who has the advantage?
I don't know. Looks like Blackpool has
Blackpool
the
has
advantage.
advantage. The orc.
It was like, she is a redhead. redhead. I saw her, but is it like red, or is it like auburn red?
Yeah, what kind of red hair are we talking about?
Rob was like, D, you hear AEW is trying to sign an indie wrestler called Urinator. He's meant to be the next MJF. Well, that sounds great and disgusting because I think the last one we've seen with double cages was the Bloodline War Games.
Yeah. I think so, too. At what, Survivor Series? Survivor Series. I'm going to do that again this year. I hope.
Vindicator says, I thought you guys knew what Aoife looked like.
No. I didn't know she was on Instagram. Why isn't she friends with us?
She might be. I just don't go... I am not the type of person that just goes and stalks people on their fucking shit, guys. I have better things to do with my life.
I got better things to do. Kind of thing. Like watch wrestling.
Not even this. Like better things. Like way better things. Way better than stalking people or watching wrestling.
The funner thing is you can do both at the same time.
No. Sophie's like, why can't they do this at a pay-per-view instead of TV? Because they have to do it now. They can't have 500 pay-per-views a year, Sophie.
They're doing it for Shark Week.
Vindicator's like, same reason WWE does ladder matches on TV sometimes, Sophie. Pickle's like, I would never get spray tanned ever. Do you ever need to
I have
get
a tanning
spray tanned,
bed downstairs.
I feel like they probably, when you go out into the sun, you just get more brown. Which is kind of nice, but maybe not sometimes.
I just get more freckles, so I look browner.
I feel like you probably do not burn. Aoife's like, I am so pale, so I would definitely need spray tan. We haven't had sun in weeks. It's just constant rain right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. People's like, that sounds hot. It was like strawberry red. I was like, DLO, gingers get stick all the time. Because they don't have souls. Eva's like, someone said it was strawberry blonde. Yep. Yeah. Ayla said it. Strawberry red. Strawberry blonde. Yep. Basically, it's blonde with red in it. That's basically what Travis's daughter's hair is about, that color.
Right. Family of redheads on both sides.
Yeah. Vindicator says Aoife might be a better looking version of Paige. Probably. Eva's like, it's not orange. Put it that way. That's good. Not the carrot color. That's always a plus.
My sister's was like an auburn color.
Right?
Which is Mary Ellen, or not Mary Ellen, but Melanie, Kim's sister, has the same, the auburn.
Yeah, the brown undertone and then red.
Right.
It's a dark red, though.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Yeah, and it's not an orange red. It's like a dark
auburn.
Brown red. Yeah. Robbie says, oh, laughing, I didn't think you would fall for that name. Pico's like, hardly bother looking up socials anymore. It was like, I don't know what half of you look like. I didn't stalk anyone. She posted something, I saw it. Same with Fat Lisa, right? Robbie's like, D lives an exciting life. Gucci. Eva's like, yeah, I like your posts when they come up, Ayla. Same for everyone else. Only if I see them. Robbie's like, D, do you ever tan? Pico says, but I do get a slight farmer's tan. It was like, same. If I see it, I like it. It's like copper, deep copper is what I think of with my mom. Yeah, but not orange. Copper has an orange tint to it.
Oh,
she
here it
doesn't
is.
have like her natural hair wasn't. Didn't have
it's
an
Adam
orange
Page.
color to it. EWE Network in the chat. Hey, EWE. And people says, God, why bother having title matches on cable TV anymore? Yeah, why, people? Robin's like, D, do you go brown in the sun?
You know, she can tan.
I can tan.
I have seen her tan before, but she gave up on the sun a few years ago.
I do not tan. I tan, like I tan, by the way. I have like olive skin, and so I tan really well, actually. I just don't go hang out in the sun that much. I am a vampire. Which is funny because I like it when I have a tan because I like the color when it on my skin, but I don't do it on purpose.
There's a tanning bed downstairs.
There
I
is.
changed the light bulbs in it.
Should go just jump in it and hang out in it every day. But here it says pennies are made of copper.
Yeah.
I think they're
Well,
only
they
made
used
of
to
like 0.01% copper now.
Yeah, it was like before 77 or 6 or something.
Most of it's nickel. Vinegar says, I have no use for pennies. You should. Everybody should have use for pennies. It looks like I go brown with a tan. People's like, beat that man's ass! That sounds terrifying.
I can tan, but McKenna didn't get my skin, so she's like her mom.
She just burns and then she goes back to white.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny, actually. Poor kid. Aoife says, I go red or just stay white, or maybe if I'm lucky, a barely noticeable shade of tan. Fake tan is my best friend.
Right.
I totally understand. We've got those in our family. Robbie says, what is it with people's obsession with tanning?
It just looks
Well, Ravi, you're already brown, so you wouldn't understand.
It just makes you look better when you're darker is all.
Yeah, it says, I collect pennies. I want to make a floor or a tabletop with them.
Although sometimes if you're really white, like an alabaster doll, you know, it's pretty too.
It depends. Like Paige, not right now, but when she was in WWE, Paige was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really striking with her dark hair.
Right.
So it is a little bit different. Pico's like thinking, so we should bet who bleeds first. Aren't they not supposed to bleed anymore? I thought that was one of the rules. Oh, they can't bleed on the people. Yeah. That's right. I'm guessing it will probably be John because he's the only one that likes to come out and bleed the first time he comes. He probably scratched himself.
And he's coming out right now.
He probably went and hit himself with a whole bunch of barbed wire before he even came out. He's probably bleeding already. He's like, don't worry, I'll get down to the ring before I go through the crowd. I'll get down there and then
He'll be ready to bleed.
He'll like cut himself a few times.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Vidicare's like, if that's true, Dalitha, how come you didn't marry Dracula? And you both have D at the beginning of your names.
It's true.
Why would I marry Dracula? Guy's like fucking disgustingly like 1,000 years old.
Never mind, it's going to be
nasty.
Colt.
People's like, or which guy will hop up on top of the
blood.
cage?
There's the blood.
Oh, sorry. It was Omega.
No, it's the other one. It's Paige.
Oh, Paige got blood first.
Paige got it first.
Oh, well, sorry, it was Paige. He got the blood first.
He got stabbed with a fork.
It was like, Ravi, you're brown. You don't get it. He was like, I feel so much more confident, tan.
Is he stabbing him in the guts?
I don't know what he's doing.
Now he's got it in his mouth.
I totally can understand that. It was like, same Aoife, but I don't like sun. It was like, I've been using tanning lotion stuff. It's working well for me. Aoife says, really? Why not? I guess you guys are probably sick of it at this point. Pico's like, it's a cultural norm, I guess. It was like, I blend in with notebook paper, normally super attractive. Pico's like, hells yeah. Hassan's in the chat. Hey, Hassan says, hi there, guys. Is this the last one?
It is. This is your main event.
The main event's for an hour. It's blood and guts cage match between people.
John Moxley's got a dingle hopper. Now Claudio is. They're just cutting these guys up. Oh, there's a bucket. Are they going to put blood in it? A puke bucket, maybe?
I have no idea. It looks like wrinkles, cancer, and just burning in general. Vinegar says, that's funny. Omega and Paige probably could be mistaken for brothers, just not twins.
Yeah.
Just not the twins. Hassan's like, how are you guys feeling tonight?
Good.
Pretty good. Hassan, how are you doing?
Uh-oh, what is that? Broken glass.
Was that in the bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Taz, don't do it.
You know what is wrong with glass? He's like, oh, God, that's
You
sharp.
don't like it? Because it's not plastic.
No, what's wrong with glass is that your body doesn't naturally get rid of it. So if you get it lodged in you and you can't get it out, it will stay in you forever.
Forever.
Because your body doesn't naturally try to, like, get it out of itself like it does with metal and
It doesn't fester, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't fester. It will just sit in there and just literally be infected forever.
Look at that.
Because your body can't get
Moxley
rid of
got drop kicked right into the glass.
it. Pickle's like, and these wicker nightstands we have at the house too, Ayla. Ooh. Are they white? Is that why? Eva's like, yeah, true. Sun protection is very important. My granddad is having problems now from sun exposure. When he was younger, it can actually be dangerous. Yep. It was like, yeah, Fat Lisa, I match. Hassan's like, doing fine too in my new house. Ooh, you're in a new house?
New casa.
Well, congratulations on your new house. Do you need to do that?
Probably. But right now I'm just trying to be present. Because my foot's hurt
Yeah.
like crazy. It's like throbbing. We just hand it to me.
I don't know where it's at.
Just
Is it this
follow it.
one? There it is. Found it. Pickle's like, I was about to say, that's what happened with soldiers that dealt with the shrapnel from IEDs. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say glass is bad. Like, that's bad.
Oh, look at that. He's getting it pushed into his chest.
Why is he holding on to it? It's creepy. It's like, let me hold on to your foot real quick.
Do you think it's real glass or do you think it's that fake glass? That
I
they
don't
use?
know, but I almost feel like it's fake. But I don't know.
I mean, these guys are idiots in this company, so it could definitely be real.
It could be real. That's for sure.
But I don't see any blood. You'd think you'd see little blood dots.
Yeah. Pickle's like, congrats, Hassan. And Hassan says, thanks for the tip, guys.
Yeah.
What tip? What? Aoife's like, I'm going to go now. I'll talk to you guys Monday if I'm up.
All right.
Aoife.
We'll be here Friday, but you'll be
at prom. All right. You have a fantastic time at prom. Be safe,
Be safe.
but have a fun-ass time because you only get one once.
Remember, we only regret things that we don't do, not things we do.
Usually.
No. When
There's
your dad
maybe a
said-
tiny % of things that you can regret that you do.
Right.
But, yes. But have fun. Keep walking in your shoes. Get some practice.
One foot in front of the other.
People also someone should grab some and chew on it. Yeah. It was like, night, Aoife. Have fun. Aoife says, I will. Thanks, guys. I'll let you know how it went Monday. Sounds fantastic. People was like, have a wonderful prom night, Aoife. It's like, thanks, Cola. Ayla's like, oh, Travis, I regret mostly everything I've done. I'll think about it years later, still embarrassed. Rose like, so D, not regretting watching wrestling? I don't have a choice, Robbie, at this point.
You're so full of that.
Do I have a choice? Yeah, so I could just get up and leave?
If you want to leave all these people.
Yeah, I do.
Look how small my wrist is.
Oh, wow.
Do it.
Oh, my God. Are you trying to tell me that you're, like, petite?
Do it.
Yes. You have a smaller wrist than me.
Do it.
Why would I do that? It's weird. Creepy. Travis is like, look how dainty my wrists are.
I can't help it. It's where my
Wow,
watch goes.
Duluth, you got such fat wrists.
Why are we talking
Look
about
how
yours?
dainty mine are. You're the one that brought up your wrist. You're like, look, you should totally put your
I know
fingers
because I
around
wear a
it.
watch, and so it's like
Oh, look at this.
it's
Oh.
retarded the muscle there. So I mean, like.
Did you see those people that it does it with gamers when they wear their
Oh yeah.
and they have a dent in their head? Robbie's like said that. Pico's like, dang, another silly superhero movie. There was a Did they give us they advertised something? I wasn't watching.
I wasn't watching either.
It was like Travis and his baby wrist. He should be ashamed. Yes, he should be.
It's telling me to drink water.
What?
I said it's telling me to drink water.
Yeah, because you should. People's like, shame, shame.
I've had
There's
more
like,
than a
Travis,
gallon.
have you ever stuck yourself with a thumbtack by accident?
No.
No, he just does it on purpose all the time.
I have a bunch of them in there. No, I don't. I stepped on a coat hanger, and I stepped on a nail. Both went into my foot. The nail came out the top. That one I had to get like removed at the hospital.
Yes.
The coat hanger just went up in there.
It was like bell shame.
And
Why
I
are we
stepped on
belling?
an iron that was on.
Nice.
So I've had 3-foot injury. That's what this is all about, probably.
When you stepped on your iron.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. God, by the time everybody gets into this match, there's only going to be like 4 minutes left for the match. Why are we calling them the Golden Elite? Because they used to pee on each other?
No, it's because of that guy that's
Yeah.
with them from the New Japan
Yeah,
stuff.
he was with Kenny Omega, and they were called the Golden Showers or something.
Yeah, that, whatever.
When they did All In, the original one, I'm pretty sure they were a tag team on that.
Pico says, I can remember when I was upset with those links and the nice watches, and my wrist was so skinny I needed a couple links removed.
Yeah.
Robbie says, oh, what are you trying to recreate, Tom and Jerry? Yeah, he's going to throw an anvil on himself later. It was like Game of Thrones, bell shame, bell shame, bell shame. Oh.
Champion against a boxing champion.
They asked Terrence Crawford if Nagano stands a chance against Tyson Fury. He said none. 0.
Pico's like golden lovers. Oh.
Oh, was it Lovers?
Lovers, not showers.
I knew it was something.
You knew it was golden something. Lovers it is. I think I'd rather have it be showers. But at the same time, ew, on gross on both sides. Pico's like close enough, right? Like, ew. Either way, it's a dumb name. It sounds terrible on all directions of terrible. Like, what the fuck, people?
Hopefully my knee doesn't act up. I didn't even think about that. I've got it all bent, crooked.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Well,
Maybe you should just leave. It's a half an hour left. Get out. Go put your leg up.
you leave.
I would leave.
You're a tree.
It's like golden lovers having a golden shower. Sounds gross.
Does it?
No.
Or is it romantic?
Pico's like at the Golden Nugget, the
Yeah.
casino, not other things.
Or the Golden Corral?
Ew. Ugh. All right, so we're missing just a couple people, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're almost full. So it's 4 on 4
We almost
right
have
now.
everybody in here.
So next will be whoever is on the Blackpool Combat Club's team. Was that
Takeshita.
Takeshita?
Yeah,
and
that
then-
guy's left. And then the Hirashu, whatever. I
Yeah,
can't
Golden
remember.
Shower.
Him, the guy
He'll come out last.
that I don't know anything about because he's really awesome in New Japan, but I don't know anything about New Japan, so. It was like with all the older men looking for a sugar baby. It was like, don't open your eyes, it'll burn. Gross. And then you'll smell like R. Kelly sheets.
Somebody here.
No, for all we know, your cat's being exceptionally mean to Charlie. Because that sounded like something else.
Right.
That sounded like, get away from my
All right.
cage.
Takeshita's in there with a chair. He dropped his chair.
Well, he missed, and so
Sorry,
he
if you
just
take a
chucked it
chair
on the
to a
floor.
fight and then you miss with it, what's the point of even bringing it?
It was like asparagus perfume. Ew. Feels like, oh, this chat turned into a personal chat. That's disgusting. You guys. Nasty. Don't be gross, guys. Don't be gross.
So gross.
Probably. LOL R. Kelly.
Yes.
Piss.
Oh, shit. Kenny Omega goes down.
You're going to be smelling like R. Kelly sheets. Piss.
Golden Shower.
It's like, do you have a way with
What is that?
words?
Is that a board
It's
filled with
from a
nails?
song.
Look at all those nails.
It's a bed of nails that you walk on. Pico's like drip, drip, drip.
I think you're supposed to lay on it.
Well, you can walk on them too. Walk on them, lay on them. It was like anime is cats. That's what they supposedly say.
I seen that. I sent it to somebody.
Me. I'd seen it. You and Ayla both sent it to me, but I'd already seen it. So I'm like, okay, this is great. Like, yeah, I saw this.
Now you gotta watch it 3 times.
Anime cats, supposedly.
I want to see somebody go into this nail bed.
Who is it gonna be? Who's gonna
Moxley.
Who's gonna be tortured with nail beds? Robbie's like, hello, sticky sheets. That's gross, dude.
Here it is.
Vindicator's like,
Oh
Robbie.
no, it was Omega that went into it, and then
Oh.
it came down on him.
Oh, it scraped him.
Yeah, that got him good at the end, and his leg.
Oh no, not
Like
his
it was very
leg.
dangerous because of the scraping.
Because of the scraping. Vindicator's like, Travis Moxley brought out a whole bunch of nails for you to step on.
Right. Oh no. Mega just got slammed on it.
People's like, hells yeah. It was like, do you take a real shower after a golden one, or do you not rinse? Like, lotion.
You're supposed to do the golden one first, I think. Look at all the holes in his back. That's real.
I have no
There's
idea.
no faking that. Look at that. He got holes in him.
They're like, let's show these.
Those
just
are
so
like
you know.
10-penny nails, too.
Yeah.
That's how much they weigh.
He's like, I'm coming to get you, sir. This guy. He's a golden star in the Golden Elite.
Ibushi.
Ibushi. I don't know you.
They should spell his name so we can see it better. Don't tell me what you do.
Kota
Kota
Ibushi.
Ibushi.
All right, cool beans.
He's coming. Slowly. He's not in a hurry to get into that ring. Codependent friend of Kenny Omega. Oh, big right hand just lays him out, lays him out. Look at this. He's like Ronnie Garvin. He's got hands of stone. A little bit.
I couldn't say it out loud. I was like, I can't say that.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll get canceled. I was like, Ayla, talking from experience.
John
Ayla's like,
Moxley's
I'm
got
literally
a
asking
hole
her
in the
question,
side of his
right?
head. It looked like he
for
got shot.
Like, hello. Like,
Look
she's
at that, he
asking
didn't
a
go down,
question,
though.
not, like, telling people that. She's asking. Vindicator's like, Omega will probably spend 6 months on the shelf after this match. He seems to like his summer and fall breaks. People's like, come on, it's acupuncture. It's like, question mark is a question. People's like, this is not the chat room for that, Ayla. It was like, Ravi, you're small. When you take a shower at the gym, do they golden on you?
Showering in the urinal. So these guys are fighting on the outside of the ring. By the way, this match has officially begun. Oh, Moxley fell onto those nails.
That's because everybody finally made it out there, by the way. Picole's like, I may steer you in the right direction. No kink shaming there. Robbie's like, cool beans. Oh, that's such a mom and dad fellow to say. He break his wrist. It was like, I would never
just
kink
stabbed
shame
it.
to your face. Robbie's like, I would rather shower in my home.
Golden shower? It's like while you're laying in bed. Pissing up in the air.
Well, you can. He's a boy, so I guess it's a possibility. That's when your intrusive thoughts win. What would happen if I just
let it go.
let it go? Yes, it's you in the shower in your hut. I thought it was just that bucket. I was like, you have a way with words. And I was like, thank you. You're okay.
I feel like they need to get rid of this nail board. It just looks dangerous.
Right? I feel like it's going to go in somebody's eardrum.
Right.
I don't like it. And freaking Moxley and his bleeding everywhere is retarded. I don't like it.
He's got like a hole in the side of his head.
It's so dumb.
Why did Claudio go down? Oh, because they're talking.
They're
I forgot.
talking
I
about
forgot
their
they're on the same
They're
team.
talking about their strategies.
Right. Pac's with them, but he's like against them at the same time. Him and Claudio have been having words.
Yeah. It was like, do they golden on you in your home, Robbie? Invite the boys over. You know, with Robbie's work, he's probably used to people golden all over themselves.
Yeah, well, in prison, I know they throw all sorts of bodily fluids at the guards.
Yeah, they're sick.
So I don't know if mental institutions are the same, but it could be.
Pretty sure that it is.
Like monkeys just flinging shit.
Uh-huh.
This is the haunted mansion. The dream team.
They're going to be deader.
I'd watch it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. He's totally going to wow. He's going to say wow in that movie.
I never
Owen
noticed
Wilson.
it.
Wow. He says it in every fucking movie.
I've seen every movie of his 100 times and I've never heard of him. That doesn't mean that he doesn't do it.
Wow. I was like, yes, the place I work at usually smells of piss. Yeah, not surprising. It was like, oh my God, do he's an employee? He can't admit to golden showers at work. I was like, Piccolo, who is kink shaming? Robbie's like, Ayla, I live by myself. It was like, and enjoying them. People's like, I'm so confused. Is this supposed to be the best thing ever? This whole blood and guts match that they're having? Yes. They advertised it as the best thing ever with these people. So there's that. Bryce says, okay, guys, time for me to go.
Wheeler,
Really
he's the one
good
I
show.
said, too. Going up top. Wheeler's going all the way to the top of this cage.
So far. I will say now it's time for me to go. Have a good night. Bye. Peace out. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bryce. Have a great night.
So the top is in the middle is opened.
Oh. Wasn't it that way before?
Maybe.
It was like, oh, so you lay on your back and golden shower yourself. Crazy. I was like, I don't like Owen Wilson that much. Film's like, bye, peace out to you, Brass.
Jackson
FaZe
going
Games
up.
in the chat. Hey, FaZe says, what's your guys' thoughts on Dirty Dom winning the NXT North American Championship?
I don't have a problem with it.
It means nothing.
I wasn't a fan of the person that had the title, so it's an upgrade, even though it's
not.
Dominic.
I was like, Ayla, you seem to have the angles covered.
So there is a fight on top of this cage. It looks like it's about 22 stories high.
Yeah, it's one of the bucks.
Hey, just kidding. It's about what, 18 feet up there?
Oh, there's covering right
yeah,
there.
it does have a little cover, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not open.
It looks open from the bottom looking up.
Oh. People's like, take care, Bryce. And Ayla says, I just know you're a little odd.
Oh.
People's like, 15 more minutes.
Yeah, it's about over. Do it one more time and you can go off the edge of the cage.
Oh, no, not that.
3 of them. Can you pin him up there? I mean, there's no referee. Is he going to just throw his ass off? No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't see anywhere for him to land.
People's like, we were talking about golden showers.
Yeah.
R. Kelly. If you don't know what that means, look it up.
Don't. It's like CP. Uh-oh, Jackson's going down.
I was like, yes, Fat Lisa. Robbie does it by himself. He's just that talented.
What's that red square?
What square?
There's like a red square.
Where?
If you're not watching, you won't know.
There's a red square.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is there
On
one
the
right
top
now?
over there. No. It's not there, though, so what the hell was it?
I don't know.
That was weird. What was that red square, anybody at home that was watching? Because it's not there. It's obviously on the camera.
And people's like, and don't. Ayla's like, I'm not clicking on your scam stuff. And Robbie's like, it's not scam, Ayla. That's what scam people say. So we know it's scam.
Are you a prince from Nigeria?
Do you have billions of dollars just hanging out in a apartment somewhere?
But I have to send you $2,000 so you can sign the check over to me.
People's like, honestly, didn't pay attention. It was like he DJs, hitting on the ones and twos in his golden showers. I was like, dude, why would I scam? I don't know. Just seems scammy.
So what does he got? Thumbtacks?
Tax? Oh, look.
It's raining. It's raining thumbtacks.
It's raining thumbtacks.
Hallelujah.
Not men, just thumbtacks.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, not the Blackpool Combat Club people.
Double backdrop.
And Ayla's like, because you're a scammer.
Uh-oh, thrust kick.
Oh my gosh, how's it going to end? Who's going to win? Is it going to be the Blackpool Club again? Are they going to be the winners?
Chicken
Or
dinner.
is it going to be the other team? Didn't they go against Jericho's team the last time they did this?
Yes.
Piccolo says, sounds like an SVU episode plot. I was like, Ayla, you're just not as fun as I thought. Nobody's going to click your weird link, Ravi. It's creepy.
Yeah, with creepiness.
Nobody just puts a link in there and doesn't say what it is. It's not right.
Don't click here.
It was like only a scam person would post a link in a chat. Obviously a scam. Clickbait with a trap. It was like, Robbie, I'm not a prevert.
Is it about R. Kelly?
It might be. Nobody wants to see that. Faye says, who do you guys think is winning at SummerSlam between Roman and Jay? Also, did you guys hear
Roman.
about Rikishi coming back at SummerSlam if things go wrong?
That'd be pretty cool.
What
But
does
yeah, no,
it mean when things go wrong, though?
Roman attacks both Jimmy and Jay or something.
Jimmy's in the hospital dying, remember? He's got to go do his detox for 6 weeks. He's got a broken, separated sternum.
He's got a broken liver. It's pretty bad.
Robbie's like, it's a funny clip. Ayla's like, no, it's not.
Hilarious.
So funny. Robbie's like, it's just a funny joke. Scam. Sounds like a scam to me.
Oh!
Oh, no, they broke him.
Pac.
All of them are like, we're going to break you.
Is Pac going to go back into the thumbtacks again?
He fall down?
No. Rolled through.
I was like, it's something that will give my phone a virus and then it'll blow up.
Oh, God. Yeah, that hurt him. He got thumbtacks in his shin.
Oops.
The Elite, doing good.
It was like, it's something that will get... Oh, and Piccolo says, there's got to be barbed wire.
Bring it out.
Oh, yeah? Why does there have to be? Robbie's like, no, it won't.
So one of them has to tap. There's no pinning.
Was that one of the rules that we didn't get to read because they put
Probably.
it up there too fast?
I mean, that's what it sounded like they were saying just now, but then they cut out, so I didn't really get to see it.
It's like, I bet it will. How can I trust you? I was like, the Elite, are they elite? Only when they do the golden with it, I guess. It was like, no, I won't send you money. Vindicator's like, I bet none of these guys are brave enough to go flying off the cage McFoley style.
No,
No.
they're not.
Faye says, have you guys gone to an in-person WWE matches? I have not.
I've never been to a WWE one, but I've been to WCW ones. Which WWE bought, and all the wrestlers that were on there ended up in WWE. So, yes, in a way. But no, they don't really come around this area too often. Every once in a while, they'll do like a house show or something in Boise or Salt Lake. And every once in a while, they'll do a Raw in Salt Lake, but it's rare. They don't like the West Coast. Not that Utah's on the West Coast.
Rob is like, you can trust me because I wouldn't want to scam anyone. That's what scammers say. They're always like, you can trust me. I would never do that.
Touch it. Just touch it.
That's a pervert, not a scammer.
Same thing.
He was like, I don't believe you. Rob is like, I'm not about scamming people. Film's like, people, who was kink shaming? Film, we were talking about golden showers.
Tony was trying to give me his dogs today.
What? Ew, nobody wants his dogs.
That's what I said. I can't take them. They're big or I just can't be around big dogs.
Why is he trying to get rid of his dogs now? Is it because of his wife?
Yeah, she doesn't want them.
I don't like people
All
like
day,
that.
every day. Hustling just to make pay.
Feels like I seen wrestlers come to my FOB when I was deployed. That's cool. That's way cool, actually.
That is pretty cool.
It says, what do you want, huh? iTunes gift cards? Target gift cards? Bitcoin?
Nobody goes to Target.
Robbie says, D, I thought I would just send a funny joke. Robbie, I don't think it's funny. People was like, and they came up for a show in Fort Lewis once. That's really cool. That's actually pretty cool that they do that stuff. I don't even know if they still do that stuff. It seems like they don't even do the whole, when they do, what was it that they do?
House shows?
No.
Tribute to the Chirp?
Yeah. I don't feel like they really do anything good with that anymore.
Not in the last few years.
I think they've just kind of like made it lackluster and silly. It was like, Robbie, you're not fooling us. I was like you seem paranoid. Robbie, I think you've been working at your crazy house too long. You think people are paranoid. It was like, I don't need a car extended warranty.
Everybody's getting backdrops on the thumbtacks.
On the glass,
thumbtacks.
Pack
through a table.
threw himself down on people from the rafters.
He's got that guy pinned, but I guess pins don't count.
Pins don't count. He has to tap. There's no hold, so how could you tap? I don't even know what's happening.
Just wrestling.
Feels like tribute to the troops. Nah, it was more prevalent in the 2000s. Where I was like, the joke was related to what you were talking about, peeing on yourself. That's gross, man. Films like, did you block the person who was typing it who was saying... Film, no. We're all having this conversation, Film, about the golden showers. Because of the golden elite that's happening on our television with AEW. Yeah. Hello? If you weren't in the conversation to begin with, it won't make sense to you, so just drop it. Really.
Look at all those thumbtacks in his back.
And glass.
Moxley's covered in thumbtacks.
And glass. And glass. There's glass back there, too. Faye says, how do you receive YouTube money? You get monetized?
AdSense. You have to sign up for an AdSense account.
It says, no, I don't need your pharmacy medications, 50% off all the medication. No. Whereas I tribute to the troops, who's watching that crap? Well, it used to be really good, Ravi, and it's actually pretty cool that they did tributes to the troops.
Yeah. But in the last couple of years, it's kind of been dumb. We didn't even do it this last year, but the year before we did it.
Film's like, the golden showers. That's what it was. Yeah. We've been talking about it for like 25 minutes or more. Talking about R. Kelly. And if you don't know who R. Kelly is, then that's just sad. It was like, also, my social security number is not suspended. The FBI isn't after you, Ayla. Are you sure? Feels like, Film, I brought up suggestions to a chat where people know about alternative things. Film's like, oh, okay, sorry. Robbie's like, Ayla, I thought you could take a joke, but you don't seem like you can. What's funny, Robbie, is that you're not the one getting the joke. But you go off, my friend. Film's like, Pickle, my bad, sorry. Pickle's like, and I said, they won't kink shame there. Basically, that was all, Film's like, let's go Team Elite. It's called Golden Elite.
Yeah, this is Golden Elite because there's the guy on their team from Japan.
Kato. Haku,
The Golden Child.
that Golden Star guy.
Golden Star.
It was like laughing. It's me. I'm the crazy one. Gaslighting. It's gaslighting right there. Well, he's got him in a hold. You should tap. Everybody's in a hold. What's he gonna do?
Somebody's
Oh,
gonna
no.
tap. Everybody's getting submitted.
All the elites are getting submitted.
Uh-oh.
That one's getting spun around like a top.
Drop him on the tacks.
Drop him. No, scrape him through the tacks.
It's kind of a dick, man.
Somebody lost their hair tie in him. That's sad. Oh, he dropped him in the right spot. He's like, now I'm going to put you in this hold where you can throw up.
Sharpshooter. Scorpion Deathlock.
Whereas like, yes, you are. Ayla's like, Robbie, the king of gaslighting, right? Whereas like, nah, bruv, that's you, Ayla. Nah, bruv, that's you, Dad. Like, Bread Dread. Who comes in a chat and's like, ha, like, hello, Dread. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Dread.
Is it like bread? Koto. Hibushi. He said his name again, so I got it this time.
Kodo.
But he's the Golden Star guy. That's all I can tell you. I know I can remember that. People's like, man, this is garbage. I can't wait till Cornette shits on this match. You don't like it? Come on, Picola. It's like the best one ever. It's so good.
It's a good one tonight.
So good.
Hey,
I mean,
look,
that
it took up
Fork's
that.
in there still.
It took up the whole last hour.
Who's gonna win though? Is the combat club gonna win because
Can
it's
we
almost
wipe off the camera?
almost the end of the thing? So
Is he not gonna wipe off the camera?
yeah,
Oh, there he goes.
Anyways, guys, Ravi wants your bank account information.
So he can direct deposit.
Is it because the FBI is after his social security numbers? Ravi's like, this cage match was utterly BS. Ravi's like, Ayla, you're hilarious.
See, these two have been going at it all night.
Ooh. Implosion happening in the club. He's like, you're a tiny little man.
He's 3 foot of fury.
He's so furious right now. He's like, bark, 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 bark. Film's laughing. What? It was like, Robbie
Is he
needs
gonna leave?
$500 an
I think he's
so
just
he
gonna
can get
leave.
groceries.
He's leaving.
He's like, I'm done with you
He
guys
quit.
and your stupid shit.
Good thing they went and got this dude.
Pack?
Yeah, Babyface. He's the one that quit WWE. So he just...
Maybe he's going under. Maybe he's going back to his troll cave.
I think he got a crutch. Oh, no.
He got the bolt cutter so he can get out.
Why didn't you just use the door?
Is there a door? Oh, they locked the door.
Oh.
Who locked the door? There's
What was that?
a carabiner clip holding it on there.
At least he cut it.
What the
So now it's 4-on-5. Would they bring somebody else out to fill that hole?
They can't.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't think they can. Kenny forgot how to tie his shoe.
Like Liv.
Packing his trollness is leaving.
He's an orc, not a troll.
What is
Oh.
that?
Argus walking around, it sounds like.
What are you doing, Argus? Feels like Pac is always a firecracker. I was like, AEW makes no sense. People is laughing.
Buckshot Lariat!
Oh man, Luna was in here and says, see you Friday, everyone. Bye bye bye,
We'll
Luna.
be here.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Films like Rafi and Ayla. What's going on? Faze is like, how do I get a AdSense? You have to have so much watch view time, so many followers, and then you have to go through some stuff to turn it on.
Yeah, you have to have 1,000 followers. You have to have 4,700, I think, watch hours in a year.
Yeah, from people that are watching you. Ravi's like, Ayla living in the past. He uses iTunes. Ravi's laughing. Gothflesh is like, hey, wait for me, sis. And Pico's like, Pac is always a firecracker. EW makes no sense. Pico is laughing. And
So
Ayla's
John
like, Ravi, I
Moxley,
don't know if
he
you
is
do. I
chained
have
up. So
Android."
John Moxley isn't going to have anything to do with this ending. He's chained to the rope.
He's chained to the rope, and who's leaving? Who else is leaving?
Pac again? Oh, Takeshita.
Don Callis is pulling him out.
Right.
So, is the Blackpool Club like going to be
Now it's 3-1, 3-5.
So, is that because the Blackpool Club is like now nothing?
I guess. I don't
This
know.
is weird. I don't.
Maybe.
It's going past 8 o'clock, and I don't want that. I don't want this. This is dumb.
Is it?
Yes, it's 8:01 now, and I want to leave. People's like orcs and trolls. Heidi says, see you guys on Friday. Bye, Heidi. Thanks for hanging out with us for a minute. Film's like, okay, I'm Isiah and It's time for me to go. I'll see you guys on Friday, hopefully Friday. If not, maybe next Monday.
It's
Peace out.
over.
Can't wait for SummerSlam. Going to be awesome. All right, Film.
50-25 on that one. That was 50 minutes.
It was like, I'm leaving. Watch out for Ravi the scam man. Phase is like, is AdSense like an app? No, it's within YouTube.
It's Google.
It's Google, but it's within YouTube.
No, it's just Google.
Film says part 2. It's stuff within YouTube,
No,
though.
it's not. It's just
Oh,
Google.
is it?
Yes.
I thought that you had to do it within.
It's just 100% Google. That's it.
What you doing? You're breaking things?
If you want to put ads on your website, you have to use AdSense. Like, it has nothing to do with YouTube.
Oh.
Although YouTube's owned by Google, and so that's how they pay.
Film says, God bless America and all the women's stuff. All right. Piccolo says, you to taking the pin. Of course.
I guess.
Robbie's like, John
out.
Moxley is a very boring wrestler. No wonder WWE kicked him out. Right says, don't come back, Ela. Piccolo's like, alrighty, thumbs up. And Vindicator's like, fun match. Just didn't like the ending. Anticlimactic. But see you guys on Friday. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for AEW Dynamite, for that blood and guts, for the cage match between the Blackpool Club and the Golden Elite. The Golden Elite kept all of their players, but Blackpool Club lost 2 of theirs who didn't want to play. Don Callis pulled his guy, and then what's-his-face, Pac left.
He pulled a Sasha.
So, that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back on Friday for SmackDown.
Thanks
on FS1. Don't forget.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.